Hi, anyone and everyone. This is Kim, the Humble Hermit from Come As You Are Oracle. I'm going to do a tarot collective for today. Today is Wednesday, November 19th, 2025. You may follow me on the Talk the Tube, my blog, or not. Totally up to you. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it doesn't fit, don't make it fit. If some of it fits, we love that for you. God's kiss, right? Whatever doesn't, leave it on the table for someone else. We don't want you taking on energy that wasn't meant for you. This is the Everyday Apocalypse Tarot by Hattie Thorne. You can find this at hattiethorne.com. She also has an Etsy shop. And I've told you guys before, join her newsletter because she'll send you updates when she gets new cards and probably when she does sales, stuff like that. We got 2 on the table. Three on the table. Hey, we had this one last time. We're going to do 2 more shuffles. Four on the table. Last shuffle, last shuffle, last shuffle. I think that might have been the last shuffle, but whatever. Interesting. We've got 9 of Cups. We got 5 with bottom of the deck. We've got 9 of Cups, 6 of Wands, Ace of Swords. It's the one we had last time. We got 4 of Pentacles. And bottom of the deck, 7 of Cups. Why do I feel like somebody's waiting for something? With the 4 of Pentacles and the 7 of Cups, like I feel like somebody's waiting for something. But with the 9 of Cups and the 6 of Wands, like somebody's in a good position. Like if somebody's waiting for something, they're okay. Like they're taken care of. This isn't like I need money. I need somebody to give me a home. I need somebody to help me buy a car. I need somebody to take care of my kids. This is not like any type of emergency situation. Like it seems like somebody is sitting pretty, but they're waiting for something. They're looking for something. It's like something is supposed to happen. And with the Ace of Swords, like to me, like somebody is just waiting to take action on whatever that is. This could be somebody that, okay, like I'm going to give you an example. Like let's say you have a job and you're really good at it and your higher ups love you, everybody loves you. It's like you've been waiting for a promotion. Like you're like, okay, like I want to move up in the company, like I want to move into this position and by this time and do this by then and da 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 da. It's like somebody's waiting for a job promotion and then all of a sudden, like a boss comes to them and says, "Hey, tomorrow we're going to post something online for manager of the drive-through we think you should apply. We think you'd be awesome. It'd be a great starting point for you in management. Like, are you interested? And somebody's going to take action on it and be like, hell yeah, I want to, maybe it's technically starting off small, depending on what your thought process is. Maybe it's not. Maybe somebody is like super ecstatic to do that kind of thing. It's a step forward. It's like somebody is waiting for like a one up, like a comeuppance, like justice. Hmm. Sorry, I don't mean to be feeling myself up on screen, but when I was like, I had my arm like this, I accidentally hit with my jewelry. Got this piece of skin on my by my nail. It's gonna drive me nuts. Someone who's waiting for this, and again, it doesn't necessarily have to be career vibes. I just use it as an example, but whatever this person is waiting for, there's something too in the background about, and if it were career, right? Like a boss being like, "Oh, you're not ready. Oh, you're not qualified." Like something about like, "No, you don't belong in that position." But they do. But they would. Like they would be great. This would be like if this was love, which, I'm not necessarily getting that, but again, take how it resonates for you. If this were love and like two people were coming together after waiting, this would be like a friend, a family member being like, "Oh, I don't think the two of you belong together. Oh, I don't think you're good enough for so and so is not good enough for you. Or I just don't see it. You're like a mismatched pair." Something like that. Something about basically kind of like a jealous energy. Like somebody in the background kind of like gossiping, something like that. And again, not necessarily even gossiping, but just like sending off bad vibes. Like like if Sally and Johnny finally decide to date after circling each other for a few weeks, a few months, and somebody at work is watching, like they're just watching with like a salty taste in their mouth, like a sour taste in their mouth. Like, oh, I can't believe they got together. I can't believe they like each other. How does that person like that person? And again, they don't even necessarily have to be gossiping about it or talking to anybody about it. They're thinking it. Like they're putting that energy out there and they're not calling that energy back. And I've talked about this before. If you follow, if you subscribe, like I've had bad thoughts before, right? Like everybody has them. We're human. But I've said before that I will literally like look up and be like, okay, I have to say this and get this off my chest, but I don't mean it and I don't want it to happen. And I also always tell God, like if I'm in the wrong, like give me the karma. Like if I was mean to somebody and it wasn't justified, give me karma. Treat me like how I treated them. I will always say that. I will always take accountability for my action and my inaction. But whoever this is, it's like, oh, I didn't do anything wrong. Like I don't like you, but yeah, I told everybody, you used to do corn, but who cares? I don't like you, you don't like me. It doesn't matter, Like it kind of gives that like snotty kind of jealous kind of outsider kind of feel to it. Hmm. One last thing before I let this go. This Seven of Cups, there's one last thing I'm getting. And I'll use the career example again because it's easy. So you like a job, you decide you're going to change careers, you apply at this job, you get this job. Even though there's people in the background thinking you're not good enough, make sure that you prioritize that job and you don't let other things get in the way. With the Seven of Cups, like if you're one to usually volunteer your time and then you take on this new job and you don't necessarily know how it's going to work out at first, focus on the job. You can always volunteer and do community service and community events after. Like, give yourself some time to adjust and acclimate and do what you need to do and learn what you need to learn before you're like, okay, now on Thursdays, I can volunteer at the church or I can volunteer at my kids' preschool. Like, wait until you smooth things out for yourself and you know what's going on and whether the job's going to work out or not before you actually start focusing your attention elsewhere. And obviously people are multitask ta, tasked task stacked. Okay, give me a break. um Obviously people can multitask, but I'm just saying it's in somebody's best interest to focus on that new thing, that one thing that you are now doing, as opposed to like everything and then you put in like shitty work and then you get fired. You know what I mean? Like, and that's just the example for the career. Take how it resonates for anything else. I'm gonna leave it there. I know it's a little short, but it's pretty sweet. It's pretty sweet, pretty short. I hope it resonates for somebody. I hope you enjoy it. I hope if anything, y'all are entertained. And I'll talk to you later. Bye.